Votipka, junior, number 8. So my name is Pat Russell, athletic director, but used to be voice of the Hurricanes, but Matthew Degas took a little bit of that. Apparently that is high. Floyd is not 6'4" like Mr. Russell, so that one for me probably would have been off the shack in left field. Another foul ball. He's got 1, 2, no outs here in the top of the first. Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes versus the Friday Harbor Wolverines. If you are getting a lot of wind, I apologize. I'm going to try to stand where I don't get as much wind. Pitch is coming probably off speed. Outside corner, strike 3 for the backwards K. First out for Joel, first K for him. If we look around the horn, we have Liam at, actually let's go to the battery. We got Joel Votipka and Trevor Blum behind the plate. Liam Milnar at first. Looks like Jordan Fedema at second. Ball is high inside. Ball 1 to Nate, number 15, playing shortstop for the Wolverines. Shortstop for us is junior. Looks like our goalkeeper, Nathan Smink out there. Senior Tegan Benfit. Looks like a senior in left field, Jordan Boone. Fastball up a little high for a strike. Center field, I'm guessing that is Christian Kilbert, junior, and then freshman. Lefty is in right field. Hey, what we call that is we call that a long foul ball that doesn't mean anything other than a strike. And the great thing about that is this guy has no idea if he's going to throw the bender, throw the changeup, or throw it higher, an insider. He went insider. 2-2, 1 out. So now he's going to roll one over. He's going to throw a little changeup outside corner. Tegan's going to make the play at first. No, he's going to go with a little slider off the outside for strike number 2. We have 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down. Here in the first, coming up to bat is number 1, Gus. Catcher. I think he's a basketball guy. I think we saw him not too long in a spring league game. All high and inside for ball 1. Got a nice little touch inside. My feeling is he's a junior. He's got another year. Eligibility for both basketball and baseball. I'm guessing he plays football. Joel low and outside. 2-0.
We also call that in the dirt.
So I appreciate that Matt is here and his knowledge of baseball. When we are the pitching team, we call that low and outside. When the opposite team is pitching, we call that, in the dirt and wild. So it just depends on who's pitching. So we got strike number 1 there. 2-0 is one of my favorite. Guy's got to get a strike, wants to work ahead, get back into the count. 2-1 right now for Joel. Good time to throw a little bit off speed, maybe high up inside, see if we'll go in for it. But no, goes outside for strike number 2, right on the outside corner. My angle and your angle is probably similar. Can't see if that's on the black or whatnot. So 2-2, 2 outs. Outside and low for ball 3. We got full count. Or as they say in the business, a full boat. No, that's actually not what they say in the business. That's a full boat would actually be cards and poker, which we are not playing right now. So that'd be a full house. That's hit hard to center field. Coming in on is Christian Kilbert. Makes the play for the 3rd out. So after a half, it is 3 up, 3 down for the Wolverines as we go into the bottom of the first. Hurricanes will be hitting 1, 2, 3 with Joel leading off, Jordan Boone on deck, and Oliver Ness, the designated hitter, in the hole. For you purists out here, we got grass, natural field. Thank you to Connor for allowing us to use this field. Do a good job keeping it a little bit long grass, in my opinion, but
Does look a little bit long,
as a
doesn't it?
pitcher, I didn't really care. I just wanted the ball to get to the shortstop so I could throw people out.
That is the ideal.
Yeah.
Yes. Worked on a scoreboard so we can get this officially-ish scored.
On the bump today is number 7, Tristan. Don't have last names for Friday Harbor. Unless these are their last names, then I don't have first names. But Tristan, I think, feels like a first name to me.
I would tend to agree for
Yeah,
that.
I think that'd be
It'd be a
betting
weird
money.
last name.
I don't know why we're going back to gambling again as a Christian school athletic director.
You know, Mr. Russell, we all have things we need to work on.
So, yeah, I'd say good chances that these are first names I'll be announcing all day. If you want to give me the last names, I'll take them. Trevor Votipka is here, keeping score for the Hurricanes. And number 6, Floyd Holm. We'll go Holm. Not home, but Holm. Number 19, Pierre Klein. Number 15, Nate Pointek. We'll see if first names, but number 11 is Gavin Garcia. That's number 1 is Gus, and his last name is Gus as well, apparently. Number 14, Brady Johnson. Number 21, E.L. Samana. Mason, number 8, Smith. And number 7, Tristan. We don't know his last name.
Strike 1 for Joel Votipka, the junior shortstop, number 8. Sorry, not shortstop. He's pitching, right?
He's on the mound.
Yeah.
So we got strike number 1.
Swing and miss for strike 2.
Number 2.
Inside at the knees for ball 1.
Off-speed little bender. He's got a nice little curveball. See, fastball, curveball. Another curveball blocked by catcher.
That one's in the dirt.
That is definitely wild and in the dirt.
2-2 count going into the 5th pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes in the bottom of the 1st. That'll be hit.
Ball's hit high infield. He's going to lose it. So that's a tough one. It's going to count as a hit for Joel Votipka. He'll take it. That helps the batting average for sure. Kind of no man's land there in shallow right field. And center fielder didn't get a jump on it. Right field, the wind's actually killing it, coming from kind of a northeasterly wind today. I think it's about 64 degrees, if I'm not mistaken.
Feels about that, yeah.
Foul
Votipka's
ball by
going.
Joel Votipka. No, not Joel. That's Jordan Boone. That hit a white Suburban. A white. So one of the things Joel's looking for is, they call it a one-way lead when you have a left-handed pitcher. So he is not getting the secondary because he's worried. He's got to come to a pause. I agree with Jim Fedema down there.
One count for Jordan Boone. 28, laying down the bunt. Joel Votipka's going. Joel Votipka safe at second. Strike called. Boone did not pull back in time.
I think he pulled back in time, but I think it is a straight strike.
Oh, it is a straight strike. Okay.
So umpire's like, hey, that's inside, that's on the black, we're good. Ball down and low inside for 2-2. Nobody out with Joel stealing second.
Joel hasn't touched back on the bag since he let off. He's taken another lead, about 2 paces. That'll be
Foul ball, number 2.
No addition to count.
Nope. So the cool thing, so when he hits the ball and it's a foul ball, Joe's supposed to re-tag.
Yeah.
You can actually appeal second, and you could actually possibly get out. Oh, a little foul ball left, hitting towards the thing, cannot see. Wynn took it about 10 feet farther to the left than the third baseman thought. Booney with a kind of a half check swing.
So, Mr. Russell, if you look over here, a really cool thing we got is we can see the runner on second and the battle at the plate.
Nice
so there goes that hit.
Ground to third base. Third base going to make the play. Comes up, hard throw to first. He's out at first. Fielder's choice there with Joel moving on to third.
Will be the first out of this inning.
So that is what we'd call a 5-3 fielder's choice. It's actually not a sacrifice because he didn't score. So the fielder, yeah, so it counts against your hitting and your batting average. Oh, a little ball to the right side. It's going to score Joel. They're going to make the out at first, so RBI. That right there, though, is an RBI sacrifice. And so he gets, that counts as a no at bat, so to speak. So it doesn't go against your batting percentage.
Batting percentage or average?
That's what I said.
Okay.
This is the first game I've announced this year, man. I'm sorry. Not quite
It's okay.
up to snuff.
It's a 1-1 count for Nathan Semenk, the junior. Is he playing second or short?
Short? Yeah, he's shortstop today.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Oh, 1-2, little golf swing. Nice little 56-degree wedge. About 125, if I'm not mistaken.
That looks like it's in the rough over there.
That's some serious rough. Might be out of bounds. Might be OB.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even start with me, Jack. Jack Withers is in the house. Arguably one of the best left-handed hitters this team's ever had. I know it's the 3rd season, and there's only been 3 of them, but that's not saying he didn't hold his own. I think there's a freshman out there, though, that might be number 2 out the list. So, ooh.
It's a 2-2 count for Nathan Semenk.
High and outside. Ball 3.
Full count.
Full count is a tough one. You just want to make contact. You want to get out there.
Easily
Ball's going to be a hit. That's going to drop in for a single. Kind of up and in off the hands. A little bit cuffed on that, but manhandled that out into left field for a base hit. A little 2-out hit. Something, as I've watched most all the games online, is something they've needed a few times with more people on base. So that being said, a 2-out rally in the first doesn't ever hurt. Only got 1 run. As we know against Fry Harbor, all the runs you can get count. Looks like a straight steal. Ball there not in time.
Your batter at the plate is number 42, the senior first baseman of Liam Milinar. He either nukes one out of here or he gets hit by the pitch.
Another ball inside. Little known fact, Liam's first name is actually William.
Oh.
And so instead of going with Will or Will I am, they went with Liam.
Or Billy.
Maybe. There was already a Billy, so he's like, no.
True.
I'll let that Billy take that. All right.
Williams at a 3-0 count here. Looking for probably a strike, I would assume.
My guess early with 2 outs, it's going to be a straight take. Nope, he's going to hit. Oh. All right, young baseball players, when you have a grass on the left and a grass on the right, you run everything you hit out. Honestly, if that third baseman let it go, I think it would have come back in, had a good chance of hitting that little lip on the out part of the foul area.
Semenk's got a lead. he had a lead of almost halfway there to third.
Yeah.
Hurricanes playing aggressive with two outs already.
Oh, right back at the pitcher. Clears the mound, a little running throw over for the third and final out of the inning. So after one inning, you had 2 hits. You had, what do you say, 1 run on 2 hits and no errors, and 1 person left on base. So we head to the second. Coming up for the Wolverines will be first baseman Gavin Garcia, center fielder Pierre Klein, and left fielder Brady Johnson.
Got a pretty full house over here in Hurricane Corner. A lot of baseball parents and family members and friends. Cool to see.
Yeah, very cool to see. We even have a couple grads here.
Yeah.
I saw we got some youngins coming up. We got a really old graduate standing right behind me, about 93 or 94 grad.
You know, that was before I was born.
I would hope so. Otherwise, no offense, sophomore is what they call them.
I'm pretty sure normally they call them super seniors, but I guess.
Yeah, but you're a sophomore, so we're waiting to see. You know,
Sure.
We got 4th quarter grades coming up and some exams. No offense, Matthew. I'll have to do some grade checks, see whether you can be filming these games moving on. So, I kid.
Hey now.
We don't have a lot of kids that are ready yet to film.
You can see that. I'm not sure how well you can see that on the stream, but at least in person we could see quite well that pitch from that throw, from Trevor to Nathan, from catcher to shortstop, to make the play at second was quite curvy because of the wind. Interesting predicament having to deal with.
All right, first pitch is delivered high and outside, ball 1 to first baseman number 11, Gavin Garcia. Ball's hit high and foul. Liam is there, so is the pitcher. Joel makes a play.
He almost missed that, but good save.
Yeah,
That'll be the first out.
that would be the first out. Joel brought in his, sometimes you're a pitcher, and sometimes you're a shortstop. I think Joel was a shortstop in that play. In college, I will tell you that if I was over there, I would have got taken out by the catcher and the first baseman. So as you become a pitcher, they don't really trust you with much.
Yeah.
Ball back to you, maybe. Ball is inside, popped up. Coming forward, hard on it. Tough ball.
Drop by your
We're
right
unfortunately
fielder.
have to give an E9 to the young Fedema. This wind is causing havoc. He was on it, just a little bit unsure of where to meet. It's a later game start, 5 o'clock. Don't know. We just never know with the sun if that causes some issue. But we got a guy on first for the Wolves. Plays third. Good throw to second. 1 out. In for the third. 2 double play. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3 double play. And after 2 innings, the minimum have been faced. We had 0 hits with nobody left on base. So as of now, Joel has faced the minimum amount of batters they can face after 1.5. So we go in the bottom of the second. We have, oh goodness gracious, I've got a scorecard
Looks
here.
to be Trevor Blum.
Trevor Blum, catcher, number 12, followed by Jake Fedema, freshman in the hole, and playing right field, number 20, and then Tegan Bedford, who started that off with a nice little pick at third. Third base is tough. Ball gets on you pretty quick, and this has a pretty good lip. A lot of times you got play on the grass, which puts you no more than about 85 feet away from big guys that can hit the ball really hard. But right there, he picked that nicely. Really good strike to Jordan Fedema. Jordan Fedema knew what to do from there, making a nice turn on. Yeah, got to Liam. I think Liam picked it off the ground too.
Yeah.
So good plays all around there. To be honest, you know, when you're talking about playoff baseball, as we head in not next week but the week after, that's the type of stuff that keeps you in playoffs for a long time. These guys, as I was talking to Coach Burmeister, I mean that's the goal.
Yeah.
Top 8 last year, they want to do that again, if not more.
Yeah, proving they need to be here. It's a high ball for the sophomore catcher, number 12 of Trevor Blum. Outside and high for Trevor.
Trevor rocking the New Balance shoes. So
Oh yeah.
New Balance, I think, came in the late 80s, early 90s.
Ooh, tipped.
Back in junior high, pony shoes were the baseball shoes of choice. They had these removable spikes you could screw in, screw out, which was pretty legit. Gave you about 1.5 inches on height, though. That ball's hit hard and hit deep to left field, over the fielder's head. He's turning to 2. He's making a turn. He's coming to 3. He's going to get in there. He's got to get down. Bad throw that gets by for a triple. And out of play. He's going to end up scoring. The ball went underneath.
That's an inside the park home run right there.
I'll give him a triple with a pass ball out of play, but that ball was rocked hard to left field and deep. All right. So he ends up scoring that run. Ball goes out of play and allows him the opportunity to advance 1 base. That's the tough thing about ball out of play. So here at LeConner they have open dugouts, but that one actually went
I think it went
underneath
the
fencing, which is always terrible when a ball can fit underneath the fence. That's just too bad for them. 2-0. Hopefully the young freshman knows that this guy wants to get ahead of him. Lefty against lefty. Take a big hack and put it out there in right field. Ball low and outside.
And in the dirt.
And in the dirt, as we
Established
know.
earlier.
Yeah, for sure. And ball
That'll be
low.
in the dirt for 4, yeah.
So Jake gets a walk there. I wonder, you know, as a pitcher, I don't know, that was probably 360 to left field there. The fence is pretty high. It looks like a 10-foot fence, maybe an 8-foot fence. That can cause you to slow some things down, and you don't want to get too pretty putting that ball over. Hit first base. Guy's back on the base.
Batter at the plate.
Looks like
benefit.
Tegan Bedford up, yeah. It looks like Cannon, is that Cannon Brown over there
Yeah.
at first base coaching?
He's been doing that a lot this year.
Has he? Oh, ball hit hard. Takes a bad hop over third baseman.
Runners will both advance 1 base and be safe.
Yeah, that's tough to deal with. I'm going to give a base hit because the third baseman did not have a chance at that. It went up and over his glove pretty quick. Honestly, if he even got a glove on it, I probably would have given him a base hit because there would have been really tough to field that cleanly.
Yeah.
We got Christian Kilvert in the ninth spot, so we got Joel on deck coming up to get back up to the top of the lineup. So number 9 here looking to turn around the bunt. Ball's high.
Whoa.
Yeah, they got a weird steal, but a low throw.
Dude,
Ball
he's
gets
safe.
by.
Easily safe at 3.
So they did a true double steal.
That was scary for a sec.
Yeah, it was. I
thought the younger Fedema of Jake was going to end up in a pickle there.
thought Jake made the right read. I thought Tegan Tinker made it tough. Cause I don't know if he made the wrong read. He was barreling down on second.
Ooh, hit by pitch. Bases are now loaded with 0 outs. This is a good look for the Hurricanes.
All right, so top of the lineup, back with Joel with nobody out. Like you say, like bases loaded. Yeah, that's a tough. So you hear the coach. That's what we call an HBP, hit by pitch.
Ooh.
Joel was seeing that shed, saying, you know what, Trevor Blum, you can hit it far, I can hit it farther. But ultimately, all that was a high strike.
Yep. Ooh, that's a nice hit right there.
So Jake is tagging up. He's waiting. He's got plenty of time to get it in. He's going to score. So that's going to be a sacrifice fly.
For run number 3 for the Hurricanes. Runners now on second and first.
F7 for the first out, but that's going to score Jake Fedema. Jake was a little twitchy at 30s. He needs to relax and just trust coach has got him. A little high and outside.
For Jordan Boone, the junior
center fielder.
No, left fielder. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's left field. Yeah, Christian center field.
Christian normally plays center.
Booney also wearing the New Balance. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
New Balance. Who knew? Sorry. It'll get better, guys. It'll get better.
Hopefully. We can only hope.
You know, one thing that when you're hitting the fastball down low, you got to slot that.
As the ankle's in the dirt, wild pitch for ball 3. As we have established multiple times. Runners on first and second. Runner on first is Christian Kilvert, and runner on second is Tegan Benfit.
Tough one to tell right there.
Free base. Runners will all advance.
You know, that's an instance where I think if the catcher had caught it, there might have been a good chance that was called a strike. But because he didn't catch it, you know, for you young catchers out there, you know, ball outside, especially if you're, you know, righty, you want that thumb down, squeeze that ball hard, pin it there for the ump to have some idea of. Foul ball here out of play into the batting cage on top. Somebody's gonna have to jump high to get that.
Nah, it bounced out.
Oh, it bounced out?
Yeah, it bounced off the top. Because the batting cage.
I wanted to see somebody jump. See if anybody has hops.
I don't think they could hop that high.
Yeah, we'll see.
It might be more like climbing.
Yeah. Ball high and inside. It's really tempting to put your chicken wing out there and take one for the team. You get a little RBI, get a free pass to first. But Oliver's like, no, I'm not hitting third as DH to take anything but lasers. Good play. What the heck's? Oh, he's off.
Was that an interference call?
Nope.
No.
He was off the base.
Oh.
So I'm going to give 1 RBI to there. Are we giving that a hit, bookkeeper? It's super nice.
Put your tiny shoes.
It was hit hard.
It was very hard. Only 1 out.
It's probably a good thing I don't do the book then. Why are your batting averages? Way to go, Mr.
Why are your batting averages so bad?
210.
Well.
I think Jay Buhner hit about 210. So. Ooh, inside. Ooh. Ball 2.
For junior number 10, Nathan Spank.
So you young players out here, 2-0 count. This guy's gonna want to get ahead, so he's probably gonna put it right down the middle. Take a hack like you've never taken one. Oh,
like that right there.
That right there, pretty darn close.
That is fouled off. Again, into the batting cage. But that one looks like it's gonna be stuck.
All right, so he's got 2-1 count, 1 out, bases loaded for is this Semenka, Nathan Semenka?
Yeah, the junior.
Oh, he hit that hard.
Beautiful.
All right,
hit.
we're tagging at third with Christian, tagging at second. Guys are going hard. He's going home with it. They're going to do a cutoff, but miss the cutoff. Nobody covering at home, but we score a run, so that is going to be A sacrifice fly to center field. So sac fly to center, so that's F8 for the second out, but 1 RBI. And Christian Kilver comes in to score, and our third base, Jordan, is at third base on the advance. And Oliver also advanced to second. That's smart base right here. So the ninth batter of this inning is Liam, number 42.
With 1 ball.
Takes a ball. We got 2 outs.
Liam's your senior first baseman. Big man.
Yeah.
Eye level for ball 2.
All right, 2 outs, much the same. A guy like Liam, well, I mean, Trevor did hit a triple at the base of the fence, so.
Yeah. Ooh.
So that's that whole guessing at, hey, I think he wants to throw me a fastball down the pipe.
Yeah.
And guess what he did? He threw him a fastball down the
eye
pipe
level.
that was eye level for sure.
Oh, right in the back. Bases are now loaded for your sophomore catcher, number 12 of Trevor Blum.
All right, so as the scorekeeper, now we have to cross out all the numbers to the right. We have to rewrite them.
Looks like coach is doing something up the mound.
Yeah, he's got a nice little mound visit.
Yeah.
Trying to calm his pitcher down. I don't know what year this guy is. He's built pretty well, so it looks like he's junior and senior.
Probably,
Good velocity.
Wide variety of pitches.
Yeah, he throws hard. Fastest way to the major leagues is to be a left-handed relief pitcher.
Yeah.
With velocity.
Hurricanes have 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Currently leading 5-0 with bases loaded. Your sophomore catcher, number 12 of Trevor Blum at the plate.
He hit a bomb to left field to start this inning.
Ooh.
Takes a strike outside.
See where he places this next one.
Oh, good hack.
Fouled. Strike 2.
Ball goes
Across the
straight
road.
back. So when you are fouling the ball straight back as a hitter, that just means you're a little bit underneath, but everything is where you want it to be. Sometimes when you're fouling it left, right, you're a little bit inside, a little bit outside.
Yeah. Oh. Ah. Jordan Boone got caught. That's Jordan Boone. Got caught stealing for the third out of the
All
inning.
right. So actually, we don't have to erase those numbers. We do. Not really. Yeah, because there's 2 pitches there. Stinking. All right, if you didn't see that, Jordan got off a little bit too far, and they picked him off at third. So I'm going to put a little pick off for the third out.
So, Mr. Wessel, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you're put in that situation, would you rather try to go for home, knowing you have 2 outs and they're easily going to pick you off, or do you try and go back to third, hope you beat the pitch?
So there's 2 thoughts, and one is Mr. Russell never made a mistake ever.
There's that too.
I wouldn't have been off that far. Number 2, lefties are weird, and no matter what happens, everything's weird. So the fact that he's on the mound, and he's off thinking the guy's looking that way, and he steps off with the wrong foot. Everything's backwards with lefties. So I'll give Jordan Boone a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. At the same time, he's a senior, and he doesn't get a whole lot of the benefit of the doubt. So problem is you got a kid like Trevor up who just hit a triple and has that ability, and you got bases loaded. If I was Coach Burmeister, I would not be happy right now. I'd probably be stern with my young man, but at the same time, Coach Burmeister was there at third too. He's a third base coach, so maybe I'm mad at Coach. Who knows?
Maybe.
Tough to be mad with a four-run inning. So
that is,
So what we saw there, I think it was 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 left on base, and I don't believe we gave any of them errors in my book or in the actual book. So throwing error, I don't count those. Those are too nitpicking for me. I think this is E.L. Samantha is his name. So top of the third here, Joel working ahead. High ball's high, playable. Joel's coming and has his glove on.
Almost had a little collision there. Where
Yeah, Joel
nobody
did
was
a good
calling
job of leaving. There again, if I'm critiquing, I think Liam and Trevor got to get on their horse a little bit more. That's the wind's pulling from that side, pushing it back, but that's tough. It's a tough play.
Yeah, for sure Trevor's got horses to get on because sometimes he beats runners to the bag in catcher's gear, which is a sight to see in itself.
Yeah.
It's a 1-2 count for number 21.
It's number 21, E.L. Samana, number 7th batter.
Ooh.
Ball's hit down the line, foul ball. We'll take that. I think that would have been a really tough play for Teagan. To be honest, that'd be a really tough play for anybody.
Yeah.
Technically a slow roller, even though it was bouncing pretty good.
It's a 1-2 count now.
Strike, tip, 3, squeeze and held for a straight strikeout. 1 out. At the bottom of 3.
Lefty hitter now.
Coming up is Mason Smith, the DH.
That's probably why he's DH, because he's a lefty.
Yeah, it could be.
Possibly.
Yeah. Like I say, lefties are weird.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not a lefty.
See, lefties always think they're the coolest thing ever whenever they're lefty, but everybody else just thinks they're weird. So.
Trevor trying to hump up on that a little bit, get a little bit extra. Get a little bit extra velocity. He's just got to stay within himself. His arm's looking great. He's sliding it really nice, so just stay within yourself. Excuse me.
2-1 count.
Oh, good pitch.
Fouled. Jack Withers on the end of
Foul
that
ball. 2-2 now the count. Got 1 out, nobody on. Top of 3.
Jack Withers, who live in the glory days.
Glory days are glory days for a reason. I'm just saying, they're pretty gloriful. I don't know if that's the right word, but.
Glorified maybe would be a.
Yeah, we might glorify it more than we should. True story. Apparently, my son was talking about something, and Ben Rosema. I'm going to call out my son and Ben Rosema.
Ooh,
Mr. Russell is known for talking about the past and living in the past from time to time. And so Sean made a comment about the past, and Ben called him out and said, "Oh, you're just like your dad." Ben Rosema, knock it off. Ball is hit. First base. Unfortunately, just couldn't see it.
Son. That was a full count there. He fouled one off behind him, so we knew he was ready to swing. So, tough break for a first baseman,
Yeah, that's
senior.
unfortunate. So I'm going to give that an E3 because one, it hit his glove and it was underneath him.
That is.
Not sure if that was sun or spin. That ball had a wicked spin on it. I can tell you that.
Ooh. Joel Vativka backed him off the plate there. At least I would assume that would be what that maneuver would be for.
So last time we had a man on, a little double play action here. So maybe we'll go 6-4-3 this time. Let's go 6 unassisted 3. And what that would mean is a base hit, a hit to Nathan Semenk close to the bag. Where he just takes it himself, makes a nice little easy throw over. Little step off, gets him some space. Now he's going to quick pitch. The guy doesn't get as much of a lead.
It's ball 3.
Yeah. So,
not a good position for Joel.
Yeah, in theory, the number 9 hitter, you just got to throw the ball. If this guy gets a hit, so be it. But you don't really want to put runners on for the heart of the lineup. So just come right after him, throw strikes the best you can. A little bit outside for ball 4.
Runners on first and second now.
All right, back up to the top of the order for Friday Harbor. Floyd Holm, I think is how you say his last name. Struck out looking last inning.
Ooh, in the dirt.
Right in the front.
Runners both advancing.
Yeah. Little pass ball. That's why our catchers have long hair. Lots of protection. So concussion protocol nowadays is important. I think that's one where the umpire just wants the coach to check with the guy, check with the kid. Trevor was very active. He just didn't know where it went.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. Plays at one, makes a good play, gets the out.
Trout too.
Gets the second out. So a little RBI for number 6.
Runner on third still.
5-3 fielder's choice. Advances the runner and scores. So a little RBI for Floyd.
Friday Harbor looking for a
Makes
two-out
the
rally.
second out. Guy on third, yeah. Up to bat is Nate. I'm going to even say his last name, number 15. Shortstop. So the thing is, back pocket. I don't know if you guys can see that. A lot of times these guys nowadays, when they get on base, they have this little mitten of sorts. It protects their hands as they go in for a slide. Really, the biggest thing it's protecting is their thumbs from, pulling back or catching something.
Dirt runner going. Safe.
Unfortunately, pass ball. Actually, I don't know, pass ball, wild pitch, but it's going to score that guy. 2-1.
I know for sure Joel Voltipka has one of those mittens.
Yeah, for sure. So right there, I don't know if you guys noticed, the batter did not get out of the box a whole lot. Savvy, so if a catcher sees that, a lot of times you can throw it, maybe even hit the guy in the back, and you put it in the umpire's hand and make a call. Because if he's anywhere near that box and he's not out of the way, that can be an interference. Okay, the runner would actually be out in that case.
Interesting.
A little savvy. I don't think we're telling or really want our catchers plunking kids on purpose in the back, but. All right, full count here. This is when Mr. Russell usually likes to try to call something. I'm going to call foul tip into the glove. That's what I'm calling. Third strike, foul tip into the glove.
Heard it here first.
Ooh.
Oh! Or we could go for a hit by pitch.
Yeah. 2 outs, top of 3. That's the last thing Joel was trying to do. There's no desire to hit a guy and put him on.
Definitely not.
Decent lead over there. Throws it over, throws it away.
Ooh. Runner easily advances to second. Not a good look for your Hurricanes defense right there.
He just got to play baseball. Just got to throw strikes. A little bit low there.
I didn't even see that ball. It was going out so fast. Amazing hit there.
All right, so RBIs for Gus, number 1. Number 11, Gavin Garcia is up.
A little pinch.
First pitch ball.
You got a pinch runner, sorry, on first. It looks to be number 16. Do you have any?
Yeah,
subs?
Gus is the
Catcher.
is the catcher. So 2 outs. He's going to go get his gear on. So they call that a courtesy runner.
Yeah.
That way that runner can come in whenever he wants for Gus. He can also go in at a different position if he wants. So
It's a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Hurricanes lead 5-3. Runner on first with a lead of 3 bases.
another strike.
Strike 2. 2-2 count now.
So in the second inning, Gavin had a little foul ball that Joel tracked down and made a great catch on. A little foul ball back here. 2-2 stays the count, 2 outs. So as you guys are watching, 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2s across the way. As a player, it used to be fun if the score was like 2, the inning was 2, and home had 2. Every now and then you see that and you just get excited for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, runner stealing.
Straight steal
He
pass
will
ball though.
easily
He's gonna get in
make
there.
it.
Full count. Stay within yourself, kid, is what you want to just trust your arm, trust what you've been doing. Trying to speed up his arm a little bit to try to get some miles per hour on it.
That'll be a free base.
That's all right. To be honest, as a pitcher, those are some of the things where you don't want to waste pitches, but having a force out at any base with 2 outs, all it takes is a grounder to just keep the ball low.
That'll be fouled up behind us. Strike 1.
So Pierre Klein's up, number 19, who plays center field.
He definitely looks like a center fielder.
Yeah, I had a few different center fielders in my time. A little bit low and inside. 1-1. Trying to remember if Benji Dean was my center fielder in high school, or if it was Scott Hardy, or Dave Neal. All right, ball's hit. He's going to first. Little skip cross.
Oh,
Misses
no. Misses the throw. Joel Vatipka not happy with that. Coach Burmeister started making a mound visit.
Yeah, just trying to calm him down. To be
bringing
honest, trying to
everybody
call everybody infield. I was coaching my youngers yesterday, and we are not as good as this team. Ryan, my 12-year-old, and the comment I made to their coach is, at least we were in position to make errors. We didn't make plays, but we were in the right position, which is, for kids that haven't played, that's a good thing. At this level, though, we want Nathan. He caught that cleanly. Just nice, easy step and throw. Trust his arm, that'll get over there. Honestly, it looked like Liam almost picked it clean, but just kind of missed it. Foul ball for strike 1. Up to bat is Brady Johnson, number 14, left fielder. He's got some red, looks like Under Armour shoes.
Yeah.
Ball's hit. I think this is a shortstop play all day long. Yes.
Yes. And snag.
All right.
Snag. So to get the Hurricanes out of that ugly situation.
All right. Depend on who you're asking there. I don't know. Did you give them any hits? Who did you give the hit to? All right, I'll give you that. Oh, yeah. That's there again. Super nice. All right, so I have one hit. I'm trying to remember how to do this, guys. 3 hits. No, sorry, 3 runs off 1 hit. 3 guys left on base. And 2 errors. 3 errors. That's not what we want. So after 2.5 innings, we got score Fire Harbor 3, Mount Vernon Christian 5.
We're leading by 2. Going into the 3rd. Is that a new pitcher? Or no?
Hey, lefty.
Number
7 still there.
Yeah. Looks like your sophomore catch, number 12 of Trevor Blum, will be leading it off this inning for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, so Trevor was up when we had the issue at third base with Jordan last inning, so he gets to come back up again because he didn't really get a true at-bat. Those pitches count against the pitcher is about it, so there's 2 strikes that he threw against him. So I think Trevor would have loved to have had bases loaded, try to work out a few more RBIs. Inside ball 1.
In the dirt.
We got Jake Fedma sprinting.
I wouldn't call that a sprint.
I've
Probably
seen
a
him
trot.
run. That seems like a sprint.
That's a sprint from Jake?
You never know. Oh, ball's high.
High level. Ball 2.
Ball 2. So if you combine the 2 innings, it'd be 2-2. But this inning, he's 2-0. There again, I think he's going to rock one down left field. Oh, inside.
Ooh, at the knees almost.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to get.
All
Ooh. That's on the catcher there.
All right, young players, if you saw his leg as he turns, he kind of keeps his leg in the box.
It's there.
There's a good chance. Trevor's compact. When he's
He can get going.
yeah, he's got good bat speed. He's got good eye-hand coordination. So, what the heck is going on over there?
Woo. Safe, but barely.
Cannon. Let's go. It's a one-way lead. He should be leaning back on. That's a balk. That's a balk. That was a balk.
That's an out.
That was a balk. I don't complain much, but one. Is that 1-3-6?
2-0 count.
1-3-6.
Whoop.
That's what I'm going to say. All right, back to the guy at bat. I'm a little disappointed there.
Jake Fedma, the freshman right fielder, lefty, with a 3-0 count. Gonna be strike 1.
All right.
Sorry.
You can expect the same pitch right down the pipe. Yeah. I like lefties when they pull it, but a little high. Tough to stay off those high ones. Yeah, your shoulder drops, that bat head just goes down a little bit, and you want to park that thing. Just a little tough.
Strike 3, out 2. Tiki Benefit put in a little situation here, but Hurricanes have proved anything we can make it out of here with at least a couple runs. Tiki Benefit, the third baseman, senior, number 15.
Yeah, try to get a 2-hour out going.
A little choke up going on the bat. Ooh, in the dirt, right before the plate. Doesn't like the ball. Getting a new ball.
Ball's high.
Ooh,
Foul
Tips.
ball.
1-1 count.
Yeah. Kind of like donuts in the teacher's lounge. It's tough to say off those high pitches for most every guy.
2-1 count now.
You just see him right there, and you think you got the bat speed and the approach, and you start thinking, man, that ball's going to go forever, and then all of a sudden it's behind you. Good eye.
So is that kind of like when Mr. Weber steals the donut right before you get your hand on it, or?
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 3-1 count for
I don't know if
Tegan.
you've seen Mr. Levers and you've seen Mr. Russell.
Ooh, nice hit to the third baseman.
He's not pushing me off too many donuts.
That's out 3.
Nice little play there for the third out. All right, after third inning up, we got no hits and nobody left on base. Score being 3 runs for the Wolverines, 5 for your Hurricanes.
Moving into the 4th. Or are we already in the 4th? No.
Yeah.
We were in the 4th already?
No, we're in the 4th right now.
4th to now.
All right, looks like Jordan Fez coming in to pitch this.
Joel Tipka will assume shortstop.
So that puts Nathan Smink over at second.
Second.
Everything
And
else
then-
stays the same, and then field outfield.
Yeah. Appears to be.
I'd have to look back at the annals of Mount Vernon Christian baseball. Jordan Fenton may have won the first game for Mount Vernon Christian ever as an 8th grader. He's standing up there now as a sophomore. Honestly, he is taller than he was. He's done a really good job of just physically getting his body stronger and set, so he might be weighing a little bit less. Tough to tell. But just last time I had him in class was the same class, I think, as Matt for tech in 8th grade.
That was a fun class.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was, but
Some of us lost some extra hair, but
we did a little Googles. I don't know what Matt's talking about. I have plenty of hair, but I did put some lotion on my head, make sure I don't burn up top.
see, that's why some of us wear hats, you know.
Yeah, I can wear hats, but that's why I don't have any hair.
True.
It's a trade-off.
Although you could wear that one hat that makes you look like you have hair.
Yeah, my Guy Ferrari hat.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I actually have it in the car, I think, so don't tempt me. If you ever met Mr. Russell, he gets embarrassed easily. So
Not
that
sure
throw
how
down
accurate
there,
that one is,
yeah, I'm not
but-
sure either. Throw down there by Trevor was solid right there. All right, started off the second inning, third inning, the same guy. Starting off the 4th is number 21, E.L. Samana, plays second base. Struck out last inning. It's a little base knock to for the
Bobbled
third
twice.
baseman.
Not a good look for your senior third baseman.
That ate him up a bit. You know, these kids, a lot of these kids grew up playing, I don't know about as many as these kids, but a lot of people now have turf fields to play on, and you get the true bounces. There's a nice strike right there. 2 pitches, 2 strikes for the sophomore pitcher, number 24, Jordan Fedema. Working quickly from the stretch.
Ooh,
Goes right back after him. Strike number 2, Mason Smith, number 8, the DH.
Lefty.
He is a lefty. They got 2 lefties at the bottom of the batting order. And that's a straight strikeout for the first out. If you can hear that from a fan from Friar Harvey's, he's saying what I think. Jordan's going right after him. So that's what you call a time throw over. So you think in your mind, you're like, hey, I'm going to go throw over. I'm going to come set. Once I come set, I'm going over. It's not really a pickoff as much as just trying to get the guy, hey, stay close.
Yeah.
Some guys have really good moves to first. I haven't seen Jordan's move to first per se.
I'd say it's probably about average.
Yeah.
Lefties are good at that though, because they're facing that way, so all they have to do is take their foot off, break the form, and then they're gone. That'll be ball 3.
Yeah, lefties can hold their leg a little bit and decide. Like if they see you leaning, they can kind of throw over. Righties, you kind of have to be a little bit savvy up there, and that's right down.
Coming right at him.
3-1 out. 3-1 count with 1 out here in the top of 4. Runner on first. Tristan, number 7, the pitcher is up. And draws a walk,
4.
trying to help himself out a little bit. It's 2 walks in a row.
Runner on second, first.
2 walks in a row for the pitcher. He walked into the third. So this is Trevor Votipka, Joel Votipka's mom. The scorekeeper was trying to be part of the action here.
Fouled off. Nice contact though.
So Jordan's been coming after him. I wonder with this guy now, with that pull of his fastball, if he'll go a little bit off speed. Sorry about that. Ball's fouled back. It's going to take out a car right now. Ooh,
Not
so
quite.
close. The 92 Honda survived.
Yet again.
You asked me about 92 Hondas and how I know them so well. It's because I owned a 91 and I always wish I had had a 92. Strike 3, first base occupied. I don't know if he dropped that, if Trevor dropped that, but with first base occupied, less than 2 outs, you can't advance. So either way, it's a strikeout, 2 outs. That's what we want. Guys on first and second, any base, really, just take your base. Don't make it hard on yourself. Ball's hit to Joel. He's going to go the long way to first. That's going to end up scoring a run, unfortunately. I'll give you a hit on that. Here on the throw, I'm not sure. Even if he got there, I'm not sure he would have got it.
Yeah.
Look close. All right, up to bat is number 1, Gus. No last now. I could probably look at the basketball roster.
He's the catcher.
Inside. Striking on the runner there. He was pretty quick. You're
They
probably
might-
letting him steal, and you're pump faking to home.
Yep.
Oh, he
Hit by pitch.
just put him on.
Bases are now loaded. Courtesy runner coming in.
All right. 2 outs, top of 4. 1-run lead for the Hurricanes. Comes right after number 11, Gavin Garcia, with the strike. Really hoping that he can just get some strikes here, throw it inside. Nice, strike 2. As long as you keep the lead, which we have, guaranteed to win. 2-strike pitch coming, inside fastball.
For ball 1. 1-2 count so far.
So it would be really interesting to see that pitch for Jake Fedema that was called the 3rd strike and how close to equal they were, and the only difference being a righty versus lefty. Sometimes that inside pitch on guys is tough for umpire to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
But that outside corner.
Oh, that's hit.
That's tagged out to Christian. Easy pop
catch.
fly for Christian Kilvert for the 3rd and final out. Sometimes when you hear those, when you hear that crack of the bat, you just kind of freak out a little bit. But Christian did a great job. He was all over it. right, so I have 2 hits, 3 left on base. Scored 1. That's what I know. I gave your son a throwing error. So I think that I don't know. It's tough to tell. I think he might have been there. It's pretty bang bang. But hey, that's why we have scorekeepers, and then we'll just send it to New York. They'll kind of corroborate our opinions. Yeah. Same pitcher staying out there for the bottom of 4. Actually, the bottom of the 18th, 19th, 20th. Oh, something's going on with the scoreboard.
Yeah, top of the
Bottom of 4.
bottom of the 4.
Looks like the bottom of the 14th right there.
Someone got excited.
Interesting. Yeah.
Edit, score, inning 14. 4. I feel like my athletic director hat needs to be worn and go and fix that inning. Oh, they're just turn it off and start over. That's old school. That's old school right there. All right, I think we're starting off with number 912, Christian Kilvert. Umpire called timeout. Christian was trying to get set. Pitcher started to get into his motion a little bit.
It's a hit by pitch there for a free base.
So I
Second one
think
there.
Christian has magnets inside of him. And that might be because he's part British because of his dad, right? And that ball is just attracted to the magnets or vice versa. All right, this one-way lead is driving me nuts. You get off a little bit. You see it home, get off a lot more. Otherwise, you get off what you want to go. On first twitch, you go and you steal. Ball's passed, comes back here, gets a stand up to second base. Sorry, I shouldn't be so frustrated at the lefty and the guys on first. Sometimes it's tough to work on everything, but good discussion against lefties. Ball's hit hard and high,
Behind.
but it's a foul ball.
1-1 count.
Strike 1. So I'm not sure if you heard Hannah Van Hofwagen and Charlotte McNeely behind me. Congratulations to Hannah Van Hofwagen, number 2 salutatorian. But Charlotte McNeely has had a few concussions, so Hannah thought I would make a comment about, would that be the worst, coming to a baseball game and getting a concussion? What are friends for, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Make fun of your hair, make fun of concussions. It's a 2-2 count for Joel. Your shortstop, junior, number 8. High ball 3. Full count.
So Randy Johnson was the left-handed thrower. He threw so hard with the Mariners back in the day, and then Arizona.
Ball 4, free base.
So he had a curveball slider they called Mr. Snappy, and I think that pitcher had that little curveball there. He was trying to snap off for a strike. So baseball coaches, a lot of times, Christian could probably be a leadoff hitter. He's got a lot of leadoff tendencies, pretty quick, super smart, right? And so a lot of times you put the guys down in the 9-hole, and we call them the second leadoff.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that is, as this has occurred, you're no outs. You got your guy on second, you got a guy on first. Your 9-1 batter. Your number 2 batter comes up. Oftentimes, really good placement batter, right? So
Yeah.
Jordan makes great contact. Goal being advance the runners, and then you get a guy like Oliver Ness, who's designed a little bit like Trevor. Quick
Yeah.
bat, strong.
Well, that's
not
a
far
slow
enough, but
trickle to
spinning.
your pitcher.
Advances
Going
the runner, so
across.
he does his job.
Yeah.
So we got a 1-3 fielder's choice there, advancing a runner. To be honest, in a one-run game at the fourth inning, that's as good as a bunt to advance. So sacrifice there for Jordan Boone is fantastic.
Yeah.
Puts guys in scoring position. Hopefully, any pass ball now is a run up on the board.
Yeah. At the plate now is Oliver Ness, the designated hitter, senior number 17. He gets ball 1. Runners on second and third. Runner on second is Joel Vatipka, the junior, number 8. The runner on third is number 1, Christian Kilvert, also junior. That'll be ball 2 for Oliver Ness. Christian doing the slow creep. Ooh, nice hit. Curving and dropping in your center field. Christian Kilvert will hopefully for sure score. Easily score. Runners are now on first and third.
To be honest, that's what you expect from your DH in that situation. One out, guys in scoring position, and he gets his third RBI of the game.
Yeah.
Fantastic work from our DH. Puts guys on first and third situation, which is a coach's dream with one out. Brings up Nathan Semenk.
And Smenk's first pitch is a high ball 1.
Yeah, you talk about just smart kids. You know, Joel is a baseball player on third. Oliver's played it his whole life. And you got a kid like Nathan coming up. Knows how to
Ooh,
put the ball in
nice
play.
hit.
Oh, makes a dive for it. We're going to score 2. I think Oliver will come through. Nathan's getting on his horse to second. Oliver's coming home. No play at the plate. He is up for 2 runs on a 2-run, 1-out RBI double by Nathan Semenk. You know, smart players that can also hit is a great thing to have.
Definitely.
And so he got 2 RBIs, cleared the bases, and decided I'll just stay at second.
Now we got Liam Milinar, number 42, the big senior. Nobody covering second. I'm not sure why pitcher went for that, but
He just wants to
scare Nathan a
think
little bit.
a little bit about what he's going to do to Liam.
Oh, nice
Liam's going to
hit.
take a base hit out there
Drops.
and is going to come in. Played in.
The right fielder hesitated for a second, not sure where to throw it.
That's the second time it's been out there and he hesitated. He hesitated a little bit earlier too. So Liam gets a 1-out knock, advances Nathan Smink over to third, up to the plate. Second inning triple hitter, scoring on a ball that actually ended up going out.
Out of bounds.
Trevor Blum.
That's an easy free base right there. Bases are now loaded for the freshman at right fielder number 20 of Jake Fedema.
So if you can hear, the catcher is frustrated because as he turned, that chicken wing out there. That's a tough one. As a pitcher, I'd be ticked off.
That's a high ball for Jake Fedema.
But as a hitter,
High
you know,
level.
Trevor doing a good job of staying in the box and keeping his, I guess, cylinder is what you'd call it. A little pickoff play to third. Third base was a little bit back. Had to make a little pirouette to grab it. That's a dancing term, in case you're
Yeah.
uncertain. I don't know if your dancing background. Oof.
That's a 1-1 count. I didn't know that you knew dancing, Mr. Russell.
Well, you know, back in the day,
Glory days?
these feet
Again?
were meant for sitting. Oh, glory days for sure. I'd say I could cut a rug, but it's really all I did.
Oh, that's a pass ball. Nathan Smeck is going. He will be safe at home. You know, you're starting to sound like your son there, talking about the glory days and stuff.
Like I say, at least I've got them. Some of these guys got to create some. That's a super heads-up base running by Nathan Smink there. Little Pete Rose, what we call head first slides. We call them Peteys.
Yeah.
And so
That'll be a high ball with eye level again. It's a 3-1 count for the freshman.
what I was going to say earlier is that strike that Jake missed, he took a swing He'll be dreaming about that pitch again because that was right in his zone. Oh, he
Oh.
got it. He got that pitch again, and he
Fouled
sure
it.
tried to put it out there.
It's a 3-2
Yeah,
count
coach says
now.
get that barrel out. You got to drop the barrel head on.
Full count.
Yeah, young batters. If you go back and watch Liam, that just hitting right underneath the ball and getting that backspin. Oh, low pitch.
Low pitch. Honestly, that could have gone either way from my vantage point.
If I'm a Friday
It
Harbor
was-
fan, I'm not too excited about that call.
Yeah.
But no offense to Friday Harbor, I'm not a Friday Harbor fan in the sense that I'm more of a Hurricane fan, obviously.
Yeah. Taking benefit, the senior third baseman, number 15, up to bat next. With bases are loaded. A lot of baseball knowledge again out on the field.
Yeah.
Outside ball.
That's a tough one right there. A long period of time.
Yeah. It's ball 2 for Tegan. If you look at his hand position on that bat, he is choking
Is he
up
choked
about an
way up?
inch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's about 3 inches there,
3
sir.
inches. Yeah, that's a
He's
big
trying to put the ball in
choke.
play.
Ooh,
Oh, foul
fouled
ball.
off.
Is that a truck? Nope.
Oh.
So if you've ever been to LaConner here, the parking that they put around here, luckily there's a school access road on the third baseline, but right, first baseline there's a couple parking here, and there's a 2019 Hyundai. It looks like a
Ball
Sorrento.
3. Oh, yeah. I'd imagine
And,
that would be
my guess is that person is not wanting a soft
a soft foul.
little foul ball. Ooh,
Ooh,
foul ball, strike one.
foul ball. Well, that was contact with the catcher's helmet there.
Yeah.
Umpire and coaches checking on him. Audibly, not physically or anything like that. We got a full count here for taking benefit with 1 out. Bases are loaded. Let's see what he can do here. Wind picking up.
So you notice that with the lefty, so he steps off with his right foot when he wants to go to the plate. So there he has to go to
Yeah.
the plate. He can't do anything to change that.
Ooh, fouled off. Way to battle for Tegan Benefit.
But you'll see pitchers from when there's bases loaded, they'll be in the windup and they'll step off with the wrong foot to pretend like they're doing it. And lefties are weird because everything you're taught, is as
watching a righty pitcher is
As a righty,
backwards.
I'm looking for that right heel up. There's another foul ball
Another foul ball.
over the first base line.
Looks like Espen Landrum's out there shagging the foul balls. He's going to have his work cut out for him after this at bat.
6'7" Espen trying to get underneath the decking at the LaConner Middle School there. We'll see if he comes out from underneath there. Little high ball.
High ball.
4.
Yeah, free base and free run for the Hurricanes. Now leading 10-4. Espen Landrum finds the
Alright.
ball, and they send out, I believe that was either Josiah or Josh Toner. Go grab
I think it's Josh, right?
Josh, I think.
Yeah. Josiah's a trackster,
Yeah.
cross-country guy.
Interesting.
So that ends it for number 7, Tristan. I don't have Tristan's last name.
Your
He's-
Friday Harbor coach is doing a couple fielding changes there.
Yeah, so Tristan's going to go to left field.
And looks like your number 11, a righty now, you're taking the mound.
Yep.
Coach Burmeister talking with
Do you know the new guy up there?
his guys, bringing
So
Tegan
Gavin
water.
to first, yep.
14's playing first.
So Brady Johnson is sitting over at first. Gavin Garcia bringing the heat. First baseman going on to the mound, and pitcher Tristan, don't know his last name, going to left field. I saw that means the left fielder Brady Johnson. I already said his name. He's going to first. So a little movement out there. Looking at 6:20. So we're hour 20 into this game. 1 out, bottom of 4. Hurricanes 10, Wolverines 4. We Got the Degas clan, or at least part of half the Degas clan here.
Yeah.
So Matt's doing a good job. It's fun. Normally, when you're doing announcing, you kind of have color and you kind of play-by-play. Matt does a really good job of play-by-play. Calls and strikes,
Sometimes.
balls. Yeah.
I mean,
But
I get my rights and lefts mixed up.
the best was, I'm kind of like a proud second dad, I guess you could say.
Fair.
Ball one to Trevor.
That is not Trevor. That would be Christian.
That's why I
Gilbert.
said Christian.
Yeah. You're missing
Hey,
the
you're play-by-play.
two right there.
I'm color commentary
Sorry.
here. So, but it's been fun listening
Ball
to him
two.
this year. Doing really well, learning the game. If you go back to video a few years ago,
Ooh, it was
it's
rough.
like we have a score of 4 to 10, and you'd say like you wouldn't call them runs, you call them something else for a while.
Points.
Points. That's right.
Yeah, it was
And
points.
I'd be at
It
home
was-
just going, please, sir,
Stop.
you're killing
agony.
the truest self. Ooh, ball
Ooh,
hard
in
into
the dirt. Oh, here comes Trevor.
Trevor's going to get at home, standing up.
Easily home.
Advance.
Jake Fedema looking to turn third. Stays.
Yeah. All right, so that is 3-0 with 1 out.
Christian Gilbert weighing down the bunt. Strike one.
So he's kind of doing the hoping to distract the pitcher, to be honest. That's all you're doing is guy threw one in the dirt, trying to distract the pitcher with the bat. Yeah, now he's
That's
got
strike
two.
two. Full count now for Christian. He's going to
Yep.
probably choke up on the bat, most likely.
Eh,
We'll see. Yeah,
chokes up a little bit, yeah.
probably, I'd guess about 2 inches. Ooh, swing
tough
and miss,
one.
Strike three. Out two. Runners on second and third. Runner on second is Tegan Benfit, number 15. Runner on third is number 20 of Jake Fedema. Number 8, your junior shortstop, Joel Tipka, is at the plate.
You almost
dirt,
said senior,
ball
right?
one.
Because we got
No,
a
I
lot
almost
of
said sophomore.
Oh,
'cause
sophomore.
He was a sophomore last year, you
Yeah.
know.
Touche. Yeah, there's a lot of seniors on this team.
Yeah.
Kind of cool out there. You got a freshman on third, you got a senior on second, and at home you got a junior. So spreading the love around with upperclassmen and underclassmen here.
So that'd be really cool is maybe if we get in the lineup where we get like a sophomore, you know, like you
Yeah.
get the bases loaded.
Ball's
Oh.
hit hard to right field. The wind's playing havoc with it. Right
Caught.
fielder's under it for the third out. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 3 hits.
3 hits.
2
6
guys left on base at the end of 4. Score is 11-4.
So the whole left on base thing, right?
Yeah.
Is that, do you want to leave? You don't want to leave
No.
guys on base, but it's also showing that you made guys on base, right? But you don't
Left
want
on base is it only looks good if you're winning,
Fair.
and even then it doesn't look all that great.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Ryan Boone, number 21 senior, you're going to be taking the mound. That'll move people around a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think Jordan probably goes over to second. Nope.
No,
he's come out.
Jordan's coming out, going into the bench.
Yeah,
They have to leave early, okay, to catch their ferry. How does
you're past the innings.
okay, it's a final. It would be a final game, right? Then at 5.
At 4.5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we would win.
At 4 innings, it's a final game.
Right.
You guys are final games, yeah. You're not gonna.
At 7.
They're fine. Just get 3 outs. So Burmeister was asking the question, Coach Burmeister, when does it count as a game? In this
Leave now.
situation, I guess in this you got to go at least 5 innings for the team. At least
You know,
Ryan
play
throw
through
strikes
5, yeah.
through 4.5 technically.
True.
The visiting team needs to get to 5.
Yeah.
If it was a rain out or anything like that, they call that like or an active guy. Like there's stuff happens. It's just weird. This
Yeah.
would qualify as a complete game at this level. So now crazy in high school we had a rain out, and it was like the third inning, and so the next 2 days later we played the rest of that game and then played our other game.
Interesting. That'll be strike one for number 19 of.
Yeah, so Friar Harbor's number 19, Pierre Klein is up. Ryan Boone on the mound, senior throwing strikes so far. Ooh, foul ball.
Up. And
Jack,
out.
watch out for the cow.
Jack Withers trying to catch that one. Not quite on the end.
You just never know what you're going to find around here. And that's not a joke about anybody's size. It looks good.
Strike three. One up,
We're
one
going to sit
down.
him down for out number 1. So this umpire has a true punch out. That's
Yeah.
what they call it, a punch out. Up to bat, number 14, Brady Johnson. I think he ended up at first base in all of this. Woo-hoo.
Smoke him at the eye level for ball one.
So Ryan actually has more titanium in his back right now than the guy up to bat has in his back. Yeah,
You are not inaccurate in that.
Ryan Boone has kind of a miraculous story if you ever get a chance to hear him. A lot of
Ball three.
surgeries with a spine issue. Had kind of his final surgery a couple months back.
Yeah. Strike one. Cool to see that he's able to play baseball.
Oh,
though.
it's great. He played soccer his senior year. He had to sit out his junior year, and
Yeah.
other than a couple yellow cards, he had a fantastic season.
Well, I mean, you get those every once in a while. Whoa.
3 and 2.
Strike two.
Full count. I don't think Brady liked that call.
No.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind one right back there and have him look at it, see what happens.
Strike three. Out two. That was a little bit of a slow call there for strike number 2 from the
he's-
umpire.
I heard him say it, but I didn't see the sign.
The
Usually they
punch.
point.
Point, yeah.
We got EL Samana up for Friar Harbor, number 7 batter.
Ooh.
All inside.
Knees.
So had a hit in the 4th inning, had a strikeout in the 3rd. So a little outside, 2-0. Oh, a little foul ball back.
Does it hit a car?
No, don't think so.
Oh, unfortunate.
No.
Sorry, fortunate. My bad.
Jeez.
My bad. We should make a bet on that sometime.
Remember, we don't do
Sorry.
wagers on this. We should
Yeah.
make a friendly, hey, ball
Ooh,
is
that
hit
is hit
high,
center
ball
field.
is hit far, and ball is
Ah.
caught.
That'll be 3 up, 3 down.
With
for the
3
Hurricanes.
outs. And after 4.5, there is no runs on no hits with no one left on base.
I believe that's technically 5.5.
That's what I said. No, it's actually 4.5 because you have the 4, and then you add.
Right.
Once you finish the 5th inning, then you've
Then you
completed
add
5.
5.
So
Yeah. That
young,
makes sense.
young Padawan is still learning the ways of the Force.
Yes, Master Jedi.
You know, some people are. You know, there's Obi-Wan. I think I'm
Yoda.
called Baldy One.
Baldy one.
But hey, if I'm a Master Jedi, that's all that matters. Look at Yoda. I mean, I've got years until I look like that guy. At least 3, maybe 4.
If you're lucky.
The ear hair is my favorite part of that character, to be honest.
Yeah. Or the lack thereof.
One of the 2.
You know, there could be some resemblance between the 2 of you. Depending.
That's just not. That's unkind. Hey, we're
Yeah.
supposed to be a team here.
True.
All right, coming up. Enough of our banter, even though it is.
Quite comical sometimes.
Yeah, you know, that's how we roll.
Yeah. Looks
I
like.
think we have Jordan Boone coming up.
Yeah. The junior. Not
He's
junior
a
anymore.
senior, man.
Senior. Jeepers. Got a choke on the bat about an inch, maybe 2. Ooh, swing and a miss.
So Jordan, fielder's choice to third base in the first, walked in the second, fielder's choice in actually a little pop fly.
Ooh, that'll be hit back at the pitcher.
Ball is up
Sent
the middle,
across.
ball is sent across.
He's out at first.
Little 6-3 out.
Oliver Ness, number 17, the senior designated hitter, will be at the plate next. Going back to the whole shoe thing, Oliver's got some pretty nice
He's got some sweet
swooshes.
nikes. Yeah. Oh, stays on top, foul ball. And the Kia moved at just the right time.
Yeah.
Or the Hyundai.
If he hadn't moved, that would have been
That would have been a new sunroof.
Hood shot.
Yeah.
hood shot maybe, or insurance
Yeah.
claim for sure.
Something. Well, not all people have balls at their window that claim it. My daughter's car has a nice little spider web of broken glass on her front right,
Yeah.
but it's a Russell car. So if there's one thing that Degas knows, it's the Russell car.
That is for sure. That'll be ball 2.
Pay for that tuition.
True.
That's a 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1
Got a couple more
strike.
years of that, right? Thankfully.
Ooh.
Unless Matthew keeps on making fun of my hair or lack thereof. All right, so Nathan, our guys are designed to be the nicest guys,
In theory, that is the desire.
and he
yes.
tried to give two
Two
pearls
perfectly good game
to-
balls. Ooh, fouled off behind us
Ah,
and in the grass. But yeah, Nathan Smank trying to give
he
a
tried to,
nice game
trying to
balls
be a
the
nice
umpire, and the umpire's just like, yeah, no, I'm not taking that.
All right, we got full count, one
Full
out.
count,
with
yeah.
Oliver Ness, nobody on.
Ooh, high ball, free base for the designated hitter. Anyway on at this point, you know?
For sure, just need runners.
Now the umpire takes the
Yeah,
2
takes-
free baseballs
Takes
from
the
Nathan
baseball
Smank.
from.
Oliver Ness on first now. Put a little picture up for you guys. We'd have half of the pace. Oh, back to the bag. 1 pace, 2 pace, 3 pace. Back. Ball 1 for Nathan. Nathan's your junior. I believe he's playing second at this point.
I think he moved over there, yeah.
Number
So
10.
Oliver's taking what they call primary leadoff, and he gets a little secondary on the move home.
That'll be hit.
That'll be a little
towards-
base
yeah.
knock through.
That goes right between your third baseman and your shortstop. Your left fielder on the end of that one,
A
actually.
hit is a hit is a hit.
That is true. Anyway
think-
on.
I think that ball is slower than Mr. Russell. Physically.
Especially
physically
before
than
his first coffee.
Touche.
So you've got,
The irony there is I drink decaf. No, what?
Ooh.
It's crazy.
wow,
A little bit high.
William Milnar, senior first baseman with 1 ball.
He took one in the back last time, pretty
Yeah.
hard. Oh,
Whew. He almost took out that little chicken wing we were talking about earlier.
yeah. Call that a strike, so 1-1.
Yeah.
Got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Oliver runs almost halfway
Ooh.
there. That'll be caught. Oh,
He's going to make the play, a little 5. Ooh.
ooh. Nathan Smank going. And we'll be up at.
All right, a little 5 unassisted.
Interesting play there from the third baseman. He had the force out at third, so he tagged the base.
Which is a good, that's the right
That's
play.
a good idea.
He just
And then
didn't
try
quite
to
make
get
the throw.
try to get the throw over to first to get Liam. Unfortunately, not quite there.
So in that thought process is Liam's at, 90 feet from first base, and he's
Yeah.
swung, and he's trying to collect his.
Ooh, fouled off for Trevor Blum, sophomore catcher, for strike 1.
He's trying to get his legs going to first, so all you have to do is tag that and almost use it like a mound to throw it over, but
Yeah.
just threw it a little bit too short for the first baseman to pick it.
That is the one thing. First basemen are pretty good at snagging
Yeah.
any ball that comes over at them. Oh, that'll be hit deep left as well. Trevor Blum going for third. He is safe at third and will stay there. That is a double RBI off of a triple. Same situation as the first inning.
Almost. I think he had a
Almost.
true triple in the first, but we're going to give him
Yeah.
2 RBIs on that bad boy. Deep
Great
shot
job.
to left field. And then I'm going to give him a stolen base on that second to third there.
Tipped back at us from Jake Fedema, the freshman, number 20, right fielder. Teague Benefit, number 15, on the end of that ball.
Trevor with a great 2-out hit. Stays on third instead of bringing a courtesy in.
Strike
A
2.
little strike 2 there.
Oh yeah, that is an interesting call there from.
Well,
Coach
he's an
Burmeister.
aggressive runner. I don't know if they want to bring
Yeah,
a courtesy. You know, not that they don't trust their courtesy, but
And
hey.
especially at that point, he's super close to third, to the dugout, anyways.
And you know, if we score one more run here, that's game over. So,
True.
coach is just saying, hey, he can put on his gear if he wants, but right now we're going to keep him on the base path.
It's a 2-1 count for the freshman. In the dirt, Trevor's going. He's out. Unfortunate call from the umpire there, but probably the right call.
So ball, little pass ball. We're going to say 2-1 for the third out. So that'll be actually Jake will start off 6th inning. Puts us back out there for another inning.
Yeah.
But we scored 2 runs on 2 hits
Yep.
with 1 left on. Nobody left on base.
That's a
So at the end of
set
5,
right
it is the Wolverines 4, Hurricanes 13.
there. No, we're
Top
in
of
the
6.
Top of 6.
Yep.
Trevor Blum getting his gear on. That chest plate is always the hardest part. That clip that comes around the side, sometimes it gets caught and you have to do the dead arm thing.
Trying to get that strap in and stuff.
Yeah. Make sure it's tight.
Highlight, I tell you, I'll give Oliver Ness, 3 RBIs on the night, but shoot,
Yeah. Trevor Blum is
Trevor
also,
Blum,
both of those guys have played an amazing
2 RBIs,
baseball.
but he's scored twice, but double or triple. My
Yeah.
goodness, hit the
And it's a
snot
sophomore
out of the
too.
ball. Yeah,
Hopefully more good things to come from that one.
yeah. Back on the mound, senior Ryan, number 21, Ryan Boone.
It looks like
Coming up.
besides that, yeah, everything stays the same from last inning.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's that time of year where you don't mess with stuff too much.
Time of year? You mean time of game?
Time of year and time of game. We're
Yeah.
pretty far in the season. You don't really
That
change
is
a whole
true.
lot, no matter really what the score is. It's tough for it's tough. Varsity's tough. We
Yeah.
Mount Christian, ideally, if we get a JV in the near future, if you have a JV, you can get a lot of kids playing time. Unfortunately, once it gets to the varsity level, you got to play the guys that are ready that
Know what they're doing.
get you where you need to go. All right, designated hitter number 8, Mason Smith up to bat. He has so far gone base. We're going to call it an error and has a strikeout.
Ball 1 for Mason. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ryan's what they call a little sidewinder. Kind of drops down a little bit, not a submarine pitcher, but a
yeah.
little bit ball exits his hip,
That is, yeah.
so
2-2
that
count now.
that arm angle and that slot for the batters has changed because Joel's over the top pretty far.
Yeah.
Outside, ball 3.
It's a 3-2 count now for Ryan. He
Enjoy-
knew when he released that pitch it was not a good one.
Yeah. Jordan
He was a-
Fedema is also over the top, so
Yeah. Ooh.
back on the strike train. first. Halfway through the 6th inning here at beautiful LeConner baseball field on the LeConner High School, Middle School, Elementary campus. All right, counts 2-2. Strike 3, outside corner. Sits down, Christian, bringing up the first out. Going to the top of the order with Floyd Holm coming up, number 6, playing second base still. One out with a runner on first. This is pitch number 1 from Ryan Boone. Hits it right back to Ryan Boone. Turns, throws to 2. Plays by Joel. Double play!
Yes, sir!
Out of the inning. That is a 1-6-3 double play to end the inning for the Wolverines.
Hurricane boys are amped after that one, ready to hit the bats and
I tell you,
hopefully finish out this game.
At any high school level, the opportunity to get 2 double plays in a game like that, one, that started which saved some runs, but yeah, kept a perfect game going for I kept the no-hitter at that time going for Joel. That gets Ryan out of a little bit of a bind, and just makes the team feel good that they can make those plays when they need to. Super impressed. Ryan knew to go to second. Sometimes that's tough.
Yeah. So that not technically 3 up, 3 down for Ryan Boone, but that's 3 up, 3 down for the Hurricanes, right? Because as the fielding.
Correct.
Yeah. Wolverines are warming up now.
Gavin, leave the game. Yeah, I got the book.
16 for 7, and then the DH is entering the game.
Okay, as pitcher. Thanks.
Looks like the designated hitter is now the pitcher.
Yep. Do we know number 16's name by chance? So the nice thing when you announce basketball or volleyball, you don't really do much announcing in volleyball, but you have the rosters right there.
Yeah.
It's tougher to keep rosters outside out of the elements. So number 16 is in there. But I do know that Mason Smith is now the pitcher.
Where is number 16 playing? Do we know?
I want to say left field,
Left
right?
field?
Yeah. All right, so Jake was in that situation last where he was up when we had the throwout of Trevor Blum at home, close play.
Yeah.
Would have ended the game if
If it had been a safe call.
Yeah, the umpire's like, hey, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah. Might as well keep him for a little bit.
I think it was the right call, to be honest. The
Yeah.
ball beat him there. He got down. The guy put the tag on him. That's 9 out of 10 times umpire's going to make that call.
Yeah. Jake Fedema, number 20, your freshman right fielder. Swing and miss for strike 1.
So obvious velocity change here.
Yeah. A lot slower looking, I think.
I don't know about a lot slow. I wouldn't throw the pitcher under the bus there, but
Correct.
definitely not quite at the same velocity of the first pitcher. It's just changed, right?
Yeah.
So most batters
Ball 2.
don't adjust their feet in the batter's box. They kind of get used to where they like it.
Yeah.
I don't know about most, but that was an area of.
Ooh, swing and miss for strike 3, out number 1. Up next is Tegan Benfit, number 15, the third baseman, senior.
Yeah, there's a few pitches I think Jake would love to have back.
Yeah. Ooh, outside for ball 1.
So for the Mount Vernon Christian kids, today was Discovery Day. So a lot of these guys were all over Skagit Valley for 3 different sessions. Matthew, where'd you end up going today?
I went. So first, I stayed on campus twice. Actually, I learned about the local marathon oil refinery,
Okay.
and then after that, we learned all about dogs, which was quite entertaining.
All about dogs. You guys have a dog yourself?
No, unfortunately, we
Yeah.
do not. We have one cat that brings us surprises at 3 a.m. if you know what I mean. And then after that, I went off campus with Mr. Wester and we played some racquetball.
Racquetball down at Riverside.
No, that was over at Dr. Johnson's place over in
Gotcha.
Big Lake. It's a 3-1 count for Teagan Benfit. Ooh, swing and a miss for strike 2. Full count now for Teagan Benfit. But yeah, Discovery Days are definitely the highlight of my year. for
Are they
sure.
really? That's
Yeah.
awesome. I got the chance to go to Z's Bees or something like that. Z's Handy Bees or something like that.
What?
And then,
Okay, interesting call there for strike 3, but
well, that's a tough one
probably
because
a
it's
good one.
too close to take that chance, really,
Yeah.
at this time of the game. But yeah, I had a chance to go to the Z's Bees or Happy Bees or something like that. And learn a lot about bees, especially honeybees.
Interesting.
Ball 1 for Christian Kilvert, and then spent time out at Tulip Town.
Nice.
So Kristen Kelt, CEO out there, toured us. Tulips are blooming full. So if you
I'll be
are
there tomorrow.
non-Mount Vernon folks, yeah, enjoy the tulips. If you're Mount Vernon folks, stay away from the traffic.
Your batter plate is Christian Kilvert, the junior number 1 center fielder. He's got to choke up on that bat. Oh, he hits it into your left field, sorry. And will easily make it to first.
Christian made I believe he made the last out of last inning, and that was the inning before, a long fly ball that got
Yeah.
Ryan out of, he had 2 strikeouts, and then he had a hard hit fly ball.
Up next will be number 8 of Joel Tipka, the
He's a leadoff
junior.
batter.
Yeah, leadoff. Catcher trying to pick off Christian, I think. Either that or just give him a warning. Strike 1, Christian's going. And will be running it out. And is out for out number 3. Sorry, I didn't move the camera there, but unfortunate
All right.
set of circumstances.
All right, that ends the game, I think. So after 6, we didn't score any runs in that one. So I have a score of 4-13 in favor of your hometown Hurricanes. But that last inning, we got no hits, no runs on no hits, and nobody left on base. We got picked off a few times this game. That'll be an area, if I'm Coach Burmeister, probably, talk about that a little bit, just to kind of look at that, rehash a little bit of what you're trying to do in certain situations.
Yeah.
But Fry Harbor's team, we hadn't beaten much in years past, and I think that's win number 2 against them. So we
believe so,
took
yeah.
them, they took us, we took them, how you want to say it, to the 8th inning out there on a beautiful day at Fry Harbor, won 4-2. And
We went
today,
to the 6th inning here on
dominated,
another beautiful day.
Yeah, dominated really from the start. I think, 5-0 after 2, and then they got back within, they got back 4-5, and then we put 6 runs on them in the bottom of the 4th to put the game out of touch. And then we had Ryan Boone come in, Jordan Fedema come in. Ryan Boone, 2 innings, 3 strikeouts,
He played
faced
really well.
6 batters.
Yeah.
So everybody faced, they got outs. Super excited about that.
Was it 3 strikeouts?
3 strikeouts, yeah. Two in the 5th and 1 in the 6th.
Interesting.
The other thing, if you're a Mount Vernon Christian fan, you got to be super excited about the 2 double plays that they've run. The one to Tegan, Tegan to, I think it was Christian, over to Jordan to Liam, the 5-4-3 double play. That was a fantastic play, not an easy one. And then the last one, that 1-6-3 to get out of that 6th inning was great. So
Yeah.
all right, well, on behalf of Mount Vernon Christian Athletics, filming and doing a great job, we have Mr. Degas, but we also have Matthew Degas as normal. Mr. Russell made an appearance this year.
Guest appearance. First
Yeah.
time this year.
First time this year.
Hopefully we'll be hearing you more as soon as we go into districts and by-districts and state. Hopefully if we make it that far, which, judging by the way this team has played so far, it should be not too much of a challenge.
Yeah, my hope is that we can solidify the first seed going into districts or by-districts.
Yeah.
As of right now, if it holds, I think we are the first seed. We'll be playing here on the 6th, a Saturday. Right now, we'd have a 10 a.m. game that would be between a couple teams that would be the winners we would play. So
your Hurricanes head back to the dugout. We're saying have a good night, everybody, and we'll catch you on the 6th.